Hello everyone, let's do today lower secondary checkpoint mathematics paper 1 April 2020. Code 111201. So this is paper 1. We cannot use calculator in that. What we can use geometrical instruments and tracing paper. So before you start the paper, you should always read the instructions. So here it is, you can take screenshot and read afterwards. So let's start the paper. Question 1. Work out the value of 5 squared plus 121. So 5 squared is 5 times 5 is 25 plus square root of 121 is 11. So when you add them, you will get 36. So final answer is 36. Question number 2. Simplify. You are given x power 6 times x power 3. So you know the rule of exponents, a power m times a power n. So then we will add the powers. So here we have x6 and x3. So 6 plus 3, that is x power 9. So final answer is x raised to power 9. Question 3, part A. Write 14 over 3 as a mixed number. So for that we need to divide 14 by 3. So let's divide 14 by 3. 3 times 4 is 12. So your remainder is 2 here. So as we are writing 14 over 3, so remember that denominator remains the same. So it will be 3 here. So remainder goes up there and divisor is here, front of both. So final answer is 4 2 over 3. Question number 3, part B. Write 8 as a percentage of 35. So we need to find out the percentage of 8 out of 32. So it is 8 out of 32. We want to know how much out of 100. So times 100, percentage sign supposed to be there. So when you simplify, you can see 8 divided by 8 is 1 and 32 divided by 8 is 4. Then 4 divided by 4 1, and this is 100 divided by 4 is 25. So answer is 25 in this case. Number 4, simplify. Negative 6p plus 4p minus 5p. So we can combine, all these are in terms of p. So we can combine negative signs first. This is negative 6, negative 5. Both are negative, so we are going to add. So this is 11p plus 4p. So 11 minus 4, that is 7p, and 11 is greater and it has negative sign. So our answer will have negative sign here. So answer is negative 7p. Question 5. Solve 5x plus 35 equals to 75. Solve means you are going to find out the value of x here, value of the variable. So shift 35 to the other side. So it is 5x equals to 75 minus 35. 75 minus 35, it is 40. 5x. Now we need value of x. So divide by 5 on both sides. So this 5 and 5 get cancelled. 40 divided by 5 is 8. So our final answer is 8. Question number 6. The grid shows the position of 3 points A, B and C. So we have A here, B and C. Let's see what's the question down there. So the question is ABCD is a square. Write down the coordinates of D. So we need to write down coordinates of point D here. So let's figure it out. So from here, if you measure this AB from A to B, you can see this is approximately 4.2. It's coming at this point. Here also this side 4.2 up to here. So we are going to find out a number, I mean the square where we can see around 4 point. It is here. So let's see on the other side. Here also you have this is around 4. So this is the point. So we are not told to draw the square. So this is the point. The coordinate is, first we are going to write down x coordinate. X here -2 and -1. So -2 and -1. So that's it. Question 7. This graph shows the number of drinks that are sold in 1 week. So this side we have number of drinks sold, this side type of the drink: tea, coffee, orange juice, milkshake, water, lemonade. Let's see the question. The question is, work out how many more drinks of lemonade than water are sold. So that means we are going to compare lemonade and water. So let's see on the graph what is lemonade, how much is lemonade. If you see here, go on the bar of the lemonade, this is 12, and then water is you can see this is between 6 and 8, so that means this will be 7. So what's the difference? How many more drinks are there? Then lemonade and this is 12 minus 7, that is 5 more drinks. So that's the answer. Write down the model drink. Now what is model is the mode that is with the maximum frequency. So what is maximum frequency? Here we can see the highest bar here, the coffee, which is 16. So write down the model drink. So model drink is coffee. So write coffee here. Done. Number 8. Write a number in the box to make this statement correct. So 5 centimeter square, this side we have millimeter squared. So as you know that 1 centimeter contains 10 millimeters. Okay, so 5 centimeters squared. So that means we are converting centimeters squared to millimeters squared. So from here we will multiply by 10 to make centimeter to millimeter, because this is centimeter squared, so times 10 again, so that will make it millimeter squared, so which is 500. Question 9. Complete the table to show equivalent numbers. The first row is completed for you. We have first column power of 10. This is ordinary number. So power of 10, that is 10 squared. How will you write down 10 squared as ordinary number? So let's see, this is 10 squared, that means 10 times 10. So 10 power 5, that is 10 times 10. How many times? It's 5 times. So here you have how many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means 10 raised to power 4. So now next one, 10 power 5, that means with 1 we are going to have 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means we are multiplying 10 5 times, like this. So then 10 times 10, when you multiply, you are going to get here 5 zeros. Part B, 1.2 divided by 0.01. To solve this, we can first remove decimal. You can write it down 12 over 10, okay, divided by 1 over 100. Remove decimal. So then next step, you make this multiply and take the reciprocal, that is 100 over 10 instead of 1 over 100, because we have changed from division to multiplication, so we will take the reciprocal. So just solve it, simplify, 0 and 0 is cancelled, so 12 times 10, that is 120. So that's the answer of this question. Number 10. Question number 10. Mike has 6 cards, each labeled with a letter C, H, A, N, C, E. He selects a card at random and records the letter on it. Write down the list of all possible outcomes. So if you select a card, so then we are going to have the possibility. He can get C, he can get A, N, N and E. You can see, like here we have 1 2 3 4 5 6, but in our answer 1 2 3 4 and 5. Why? Because C is repeated, so we are not going to write it twice, so it will be taken once only. Next, write down the probability that Mike selects a card labeled with letter C. So how many C's are there? There are 2 cards of C out of how many? Out of 6 cards. So simplify this. This will be 1 over 3. Divide by 2, divide by 2. So final answer is 1 over 3. Question number 11. Gabriela is 110 centimeters tall. Perry is 154 centimeters tall. And this is the ratio of their masses. So masses ratio is given. Gabriela's mass and Perry's mass is 3 to 8. The value of their total mass in kilograms is 1/4 of their total height in centimeters. So complete the table. And so that means we are given that total mass. Oh, let me show you the table. So we have to complete this table. We have here Gabriela and Perry's height. Here is given 110 and 54. Mass we have to complete this. So we need to find out the mass of each of them. So we have here the total mass. We are given the total mass in kilogram is 1/4 of the value of their total height. This is your keyword here. 1/4 of the total height, and total height is 110 plus 154. We'll add both the heights, these ones here. So this is 1/4 times 264. Then simplify, divide by 6, it is 66. So total mass is 66. Now we are given the ratio of the masses here. We are given Gabriela's is 3, so we can take them one by one. So for Gabriela, the mass is 3 out of, add them together, that is 11, and how much is out of 66 kilograms. So 11 times 6, so you have 3 times 6, that is 18. So 18 will go in this column. That is for Gabriela. And similarly we can find out for Perry, Pierre, that is 8 out of 11 times the total mass, which is in kilograms here. So 11 times 6, 8 times 6 is 48. So this is how you can complete this table of masses in kilogram when we are given the height. Question number 12. We have Olivier draws 2 pie charts that shows the favorite subject of students from 2 different schools. School A has 200 students and school B has 120 students. Here is the pie chart for the school A with the 200 students, and for school B is 120 students. So you can see we have different subjects here: science, maths, art, drama, English, and same here on the other school. The question is, Olivier says that the same number of students in school A and in school B said maths is the favorite subject. So what do we need to look in both of them, in school and B, that is about the math. Then tick to show if Olivier is correct or not. Let's see. The question is now for school A and B, number of students for maths favorite subject is same or not. So let's see. In school A, maths is 15% of 200. So for school A, 15 maths favorite subject For maths it's 15% of 200 students, and for school B it is 25% of 120 students. So it is again 25% of 120 students. Let's see, is it same or not? So how will you calculate? 15 over 100 times 200. 2 zeros are gone. 15 times 2 is 30. Here 25 over 100 times 120. So here we can simplify. 25 times 4 is 100, then 4 times 3 120, so 30. So here is also 30. So we can see in both schools the favorite subject, number of students, like 30 students in both schools like mathematics. So he is correct. So we are going to tick here on the correct, and our working is already here. Question 13. The coordinates of point A are 3, 8 and coordinates of point B are 9, 5. Find the coordinates of the midpoint. We need to find out midpoint of AB. So we can just draw a rough diagram here. So A is 3 and 8, B is 9 and 15. We need a midpoint. Let's say it is M. So that is in the middle. It's just kind of average or midpoint formula. You add the x coordinates. So midpoint formula, we have x1 plus x2 over 2, y1 plus y2 over 2. That is, we are just taking the middle value of the x coordinate and middle value of the y coordinate. So x1 here it is 3 plus 9 over 2, y is 8 plus 15 over 2. So this is 9 plus 3 12, 12 over divided by 2 it is 6, 8 plus 15 23, 23 over 2. So we can write it down as decimals 6, this is 11.5. So 6 and 11.5. Question 14. Here is a function x to 10x plus 2. Fill in the missing number. So 3. So like you can see, work out from here. If the value of x is 3, then this value of the entire function is 32. So 10 times 3 plus 2 is 32. Similarly, if x is 7, 10 times 7 plus 2, that is 72. Now you have value of x as 4. So that is 10 times 4 plus 2. So we are just replacing x by the given values. 10 plus 4 times 4, 40 plus 2, it is 42. Now here we are going reverse now. First we are going to subtract 2. 2 minus 2, that is 0. And then this was multiply. Now we are dividing it by 10. It is again 0. So our answer here will be 0. So you can check, if you replace here 10 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 2 is 2. So your final answer here it is 2. But we will write down here 0 in this blank box. Number 15. Give your answer as a fraction of this workout. There are two fractions here. 7 over 12 times 9 over 14. We need to write down answer in the simplest form. So we can, let's see, we can simplify. So 7 and 14, they can be simplified, times 2 here. So this is numerator and denominator, both are divisible by 3. 3 times 3 9, 3 times 4 is 12. So we are left with 1 times 3, it is 3, and then 4 times 2, that is 8. So our final answer will be 3 over 8. Question 16. Angelique leaves home at 9:30 to go for a walk. The graph shows information about her walk. So here is the distance, there we have time. So let's read the question. She walks 8 kilometers, stops for rest, and then returns home the same way. So this is the entire journey. She walks 8 kilometers, then stops for rest, and then returns. So there are 3 parts of the journey. Question is, work out the speed on her return part. So we are just looking at the return part. So return part is this one here, from here to this. So how many kilometers? You can see this side, it is 8 kilometers. So we are calculating speed, and speed is equal to distance over time. So distance is 8 kilometers, the return journey. And let's see now time. How much is the time? Time from here, it is this is 9:30 to up to here, it is 10:30, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 and 5. So total time is here, from here 9:30 to 14:30, that is 5 hours. So we are going to substitute it here, 5 hours. So 8 divided by 5, 5 times 1, 5. So 3, 1 decimal here, we can put, drop down 0, 5 times 6 is 30. So answer is 1.6 kilometers per hour. Now, Carlos is Angelique's brother. He leaves home at 10. He walks at 6 kilometers per hour in the same direction as Angelique. He walks for 90 minutes. Draw the line on the graph to show his walk. Okay, so to draw line on the graph to show his walk, let's see, his speed is 6 kilometers per hour and he walks for 90 minutes. So that means in first 60 minutes, that is in an hour, in 1 hour, he covers 6 kilometers. Okay, and he walks 90 minutes, that is 60 plus 30 minutes. So for first 60 minutes, that is in an hour, he covers 6 kilometers and he starts at 10. So let's see, at 10 he starts from here at 10 o'clock in an hour, that means up to 11 he covers 6 kilometers. So his graph should be like this, from here, from 10 up to 6 is here, and he walks 30 more minutes. 30 more minutes means here he stops at 11:30. So we are going to extend this line up to 11:30. So 11:30 is this one, so it's up to this here. So this is his journey. Draw the line graph for his journey. So this was his journey, 60 plus 30 minutes, so he covers 90. In 90 minutes he will be here at this point. Estimate the time when Angelique and Carlos meet. We need to see when they meet here. So Angelique and Carlos, they meet at this point. So here is this point. So approximate time, this is 11 o'clock. So here we are going to write down 11 because they meet each other at 11. Question 17. This square-based pyramid is made of wire. It is made of wire. The edges of base all have length 3.07 centimeters. The other edges all have length 6.93 centimeters. Find out the total length of the wire. So we need to find out the length of the wire used to make this diagram. So we can see here 3.07. How many sides are they? They are 4. So that means total length of the wire, total length will be 3.07. It me write it again. 3.07 times, how many are they? They are 4. Then plus 6.93. 6.93 again, how many are they? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So again times 4. So when you multiply this, it comes out to be 12.28 plus this is 27.72. So add them together, you're going to get 40.00, that is 40 centimeters. So total wire used it is 40 centimeters. Question number 18. Here is a number fact. Here given 13,442 divided by 47 is 286. Use this fact to work out. We need to answer these two parts, but not by actual working out. We need to use this one. Okay, so now here 13.442 divided by 4.7. If you compare these two, you can see they are similar. The only difference is the decimal part is not here. We have decimal here. So here we have 4 decimal places, and divided by, then we have 1 decimal place. So I'm sorry, 3 decimal place here, 1, 2, 3, and here it is 1 decimal place. So but then in the answer, your answer will remain same because numbers are same. So it is going to be 286, but with the decimal place. How many decimal places? 3, and 1 will be deducted from here. So 3 minus 1, that is 2. So 2 decimal places counting from right hand side, 1 and 2. So your answer will be 2.86 in this case. Now part B, it's bit different. So you can see here it is 94, but in question you don't see 94 anywhere. So let's make it that way. So as like here, I can write down it again. Divided by 47, this is equal to 286. So if we shift 47 to other side, you will get 286 times 47. So if you multiply 286 times 47, you will get this. So here you have 94. So now to make it 94, what we can do? We can multiply this by 2. So it will be 94. But we cannot do it on one side. We have to do it on both sides. So that means 1, 3, 4, 4, 2. So we are going to do times 2 this side also. So when you multiply this, now this became 286 times 94. Okay, so you multiply this will be 4 times 2, 8, 2 times 4, 8, 6 and 2. Okay, so we got this one now. But in our question we have 2.86. So if I put 2 decimal here, 2 decimal places, so in the answer it should be also 2 decimal places. So now you see we have made this the same thing, 2.86 times 94. Its answer is 268.84. 268.84. So this is our final answer. Question 19. A rectangle has sides of length 1200 meters and 700 meters. Draw a rectangle to scale. Use scale of 1 centimeter represents 200 meters. So we are given the scale here. So as you can see here, first we need to convert the scales. We have 1 centimeter is equal to 200 meters, and we need 1200 meters. So how you got it? By times 6. So here also you will times 6. So that will be 6 centimeter. So we got one length. This will represent by 6 centimeter. Now we are left with the other one. The other one we have 1 centimeter again equals to 200 meters. So now you can see it's hard to get to 700 here. So we can easily make it half of this. So 100 meter will be represented by 0.5 centimeters. Okay, and but we need 700 meters. So 700 meters you can here times 7. Here also this times 7. 7 times 3 is 35 and 1 decimal place. So that will be represented by 3.5 centimeters. So the other side is 3.5 centimeters. Now we can draw the rectangle. So I have drawn here a length of AB of 6 centimeters. As we are drawing a rectangle, so we need to draw angle of 90 at point A and at point B. So angle of 90 here, so we can join it. On the other side also this is 90. Now on the other side at point B again we are going to draw angle of 90 degrees. So this is here like this. Now we need this length 3.5. So we will measure this as 3.5 from here. 3.5, 3.5, yeah, 3.5, one arc, another arc. So then we are going to join these. So that's it. So A, B, C and D. So this is our required diagram for A, B and C rectangle according to the scale. Question 20. Complete these calculations. 7.4 plus something equals to 3.1. So we need to know what number is here that will make it after addition, that is 3.1. As you can see, number is decreased. If you add something, it can increase only if the number is negative. So subtract these numbers. 3.1, that is 4.3, but it should be negative because your answer is less than 7.4. Now here this is 9.4 minus minus, that is plus 5.7. So you are going to add 9.4 plus 5.7. 9 plus 5, 14, it is 15. So this is 15.1. Question 21. Safia wants to find out whether people like a new airport. She surveys 20 people. She surveyed 20 people who work at airport one morning in March to find their opinion of airport. You must always underline the keyword in these kind of questions. That will help you to answer the question. Question is, write down 2 ways Safia could improve her data collection method. So now let's read it again. Try to find out the problem. She want to know like how many people like new airport, but she asked 20 people only. So one reason can be she could have asked, she should ask more people. She can ask more people. One thing. Second, she asked to the people who worked at airport only, but she should have asked other people also. Like we can say she could have asked passengers also. She should ask passengers also. Other reason, like she asked in the month of March only. She could have asked another month also. So we can find out. You can also write down she could have asked in other months also. So she should ask more people. She should ask passengers also, not only the people who work at airport, and she can ask in other months also, not only in March. Question 22. The diagram shows an object made from 5 cubes. It has been drawn on isometric paper. Question 22. So let's see how to draw this. If you see on from the plane view, that means on the from the top, you will see these 3 in the line, 1, 2 and 3, and then 1, this one. So the 3 should be in line and 1 other way. So we can draw it like this. From the top, 2, here it will be 3. So this will be the top view. Okay, so this is like this. Use ruler, please. I'm just showing you how it will look like this. Okay, then the front elevation. If you see, the front elevation is this side here. So from here you will be able to see this, these 5. So 3 in line and 1 on top. So 3 in line like this. 1, 2 and 3 and 1 on the top. So this will be the diagram from the front elevation. Question 23. Change the 12-hour clock times to 24-hour clock. We have time here in 12-hour clock, here we have in 24-hour. So we are going to add 12 in this. It is going to make it, this is PM, so this is going to make 12 plus 6, that will be 18, 15. Remember, we don't write here AM or PM in 12-hour clock. Then 9:59 AM. It will remain same because in AM it's the morning time. 12:01 AM. AM, that means 0001. Now number 24. Triangle B is an enlargement of triangle A. Work out the scale factor of the enlargement. So we need to find out the workout. So it is find out the scale factor. It's very easy. You count the number of squares of the bigger shape and the smaller shape of any side, then divide both of them. That will give you the scale factor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. So scale factor will be 16 divided by 1, 2, 3 and 4 squares here. So this is 4. So scale factor of this diagram is 4. Question 25. The table shows the ages of a group of boys and girls. Here are the ages in years. There we have number of boys, number of girls. Tick to show if these statements are true or false. Let's see. The first one is there are more girls aged 12 years than the boys aged 12 years. So let's see. For 12 years, this is the column of 12 years. So this is 8 and this is 14. So he said there are more girls of 12 years. Yes, they are more. That is 18. So this is true. Then the range of the range of ages for boys is higher than the range of ages for girls. So let's say the range for the boys, range is the highest value minus the minimum value. The highest value for the boys is 17 minus the lowest is 10 here. So that is 7. And for the girls, you can see girls, this 15 and 16, this is 0 here. So girls highest age is 15 and minus 10, which is 5. So for boys, age is more than the girls. So this is also true. Number 26. Find the fraction halfway between 2/3 and 5/6. write your answer as a fraction in its simplest form. So we are taking a number, a fraction, which is half of this, like exactly the halfway. So that means half of, add these two, 2 over 3 plus 5 over 6. So that will be half. LCM is 6. So times 2 here, times 2. So this denominator is 6 now. So 4 plus 5. So half times 4 plus 5 is 9 over 6. So simplify. 3 times 3, 3 times 2. So we have 3 over 4. So our final answer will be 3 over 4. Question 27. The diagram shows a fish tank. Here is a fish tank. The fish tank has capacity of 60 liters. Lily uses 2000 milliliter jug to put water in the fish tank. She stops when water is 4 centimeters from the top. So she stopped filling. When you fill the water, it will rise up like this. So she stops here when it is 4 centimeter. Work out the number of jugs of water that Lily uses. So first we need to know the volume of this water which is filled in. So volume of water, that will be 50 centimeters times 30 and times this entire length is 40. So but if you remove 4 from here, so it will be 36. So times 40 minus 4, that is 36. So 50 times 30 times 36, this is 54,000 milliliters. And then she uses 2000 milliliters of jug. So let's see how many jugs. So number of jugs she uses, number of jugs of water used is 54,000 divided by 2000. 3 zeros are gone, so 27. So our answer is 27. Now question 28. Put these calculations in order of size from smallest to largest. You do not need to work out each value. So there is no need to work out the values. So we need to compare the values with certain rules. Now you can see in all of them we have number 9 here. Okay. In this, the first one and the last one, it is times by a number. Here it is divided by the decimal numbers. They all are decimal numbers. So if you divide a whole number by decimal number, so it's gonna be greater. So these two will come in the last. So now we need to see which one is smallest out of here. So 9 times 0.1 and 9.0.85. So this number will be greater than this one because you are multiplying here by 0. Let's say 10. So here you are multiplying by 0.85. So this is the smaller number. So in here it will be 9 times 0.1. This will be the first one. Then second one is 9 times 0.85. Now we are left with these two. From here, which one is, this is 0.50, this is 0.18. So this one will be the smaller number because you are multiplying by 50. So 0.50. So it will be here 9 divided by 0.5. Then the last one is 9 divided by 0.18. So this is how you will work it out without taking actual values. Number 29. This is the last question of this paper. The diagram shows a triangle XYZ. We have X, Y and Z. XY is parallel to ZY, ZV. XY parallel to this ZV. XZW is a straight line. This one is a straight line. Jamila proves that angles of triangle XYZ add up to 180 degree. Complete her proof. So we need to complete this from the diagram. So angles A and E are equal because they are, look at here, A and E. So you have F shape here, this way. So these are corresponding. So looking for F shape here. So you have this angle and this angle, they are corresponding. Corresponding angles. Angle B and dash are equal because they are alternate. So we need to look which angle is alternate to angle B. Where is B? B is here. So this is B. So here we can see, what shape do you see here? So from here you can see this is a Z shape. So this one and the other one, that is D. So here we will have B and D are alternate angles. Now angle CDE add up to 180 because they are on a straight line. You can write down because they are on a straight line. So that's it. So this is the end of this paper. I hope you like it and you understood how to do the questions. Please share with your friends and let me know if you want to do any other paper of any year in the comment section. Thanks for watching.